2022 Bowman Draft Sapphire, 5 boxes, PYT 14. You can, by the way, you can literally do whatever you want with the computer, as long as you don't like. I mean, you can just poke around if you want to see what things look like with the OBS or.
Yeah, I'm curious to be watching this thing. I watched a little bit from home. Just like curious what these were like.
Oh yeah.
But interesting to be here in the studio.
Oh yeah, these are cool. This is a lot of fun.
I was really surprised. Like, I'm not a baseball card guy, but it was fun to watch.
Oh yeah.
I can see how much fun it would be.
Have you ever seen Jared on?
No.
He's like the definition of entertaining.
I'm sure he is.
Yeah, no, he's amazing.
He's the gift of gab like no one.
He's amazing. A very unique type of gift of gab.
Yeah.
He doesn't. I wouldn't say he's got a silver tongue, but he's just has a way with people.
Mm-hmm. I've had so much fun with him at my poker tables.
Oh, everybody does. Yeah.
The most fun I've ever had was actually
with
a day 3 of a Raz event with him there. With him, Robert Williamson, and Sam Grizzle all sitting.
Oh my God, Sam and him used to go at it all the time.
And all 3 of them were going crazy, trying to get penalties on each other.
Oh my God.
And then Barry Greenstein was on my right, so I got to listen to him grumble under his breath the whole time.
Oh my God.
Done properly. It was great. That's all the fun you could ever have.
That sounds almost exactly as I would imagine it. That's funny as hell. So, that's funny as hell. No, he's wildly entertaining. You know, I always say that my biggest mistake as a poker pro, like the number one thing that I did wrong, was actually the number one thing that Jared did right, okay? Which is interesting, okay? And it's not bankroll management, even though he's much, much better than me at bankroll management, and that's a huge part of it too. But to me, the number one thing is that for 98% of my poker career, I wanted the world to know how good I was.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Everybody makes that mistake at the beginning.
No, not Jared.
Really?
Jared never made that mistake. He walked around telling everybody how good they were and how much he sucked. Meanwhile, he was cleaning up, right? Just as I was cleaning up.
Yeah.
But I was telling everybody, God, look at me, how good I am, right? I'm such a great player. I can beat you. I know how, I know how to do this. I know how to do that. Meanwhile, Jared was just like, you're the greatest. I'm terrible. And then he would take their money, and they wouldn't even know what hit them.
I learned that lesson eventually and really got good at convincing people I couldn't play, but it took a long time to knock that chip off my shoulder.
He still does it. You know that? He still does it. Like, we go to those poker tournaments, and he blows smoke right up people's asses.
Oh, yeah. I do it all the time. I ask people for advice. I love that. I love it.
Yeah. Ooh, I got a good story about asking people for advice. So I won't say his name, but one of these, like, super rich, you definitely know him. One of these, like, super rich poker guys that's not really a poker guy, but, like, used to be in finance, you know what I mean? And he just loves playing poker and whatever. We had a mutual friend, and on a break from the $50,000 tournament, my friend says, hey, we're going to go have dinner at this guy's suite upstairs. You can hang out, come with us, right? I'm like, okay, cool. So we're on dinner break of the 50K. We go upstairs to this guy's room. As we're on the way, the rich guy tells us a PLO hand from the 50K that he lost, that was a big hand that's bothering him. And he's telling me the hand in a way that I thought he wanted to know what I had to say. Like, my reputation at that very moment was, like, as a PLO specialist.
Yeah.
That's what the world knew me as. I had just come in second place in the $10,000 PLO tournament. Like, that's what the people thought, I was a PLO guy. So I thought that he wanted to know what I had to say. And instead, I gave him my opinion. I was like, I might have, raised here or folded here, whatever. And he just stopped dead in his tracks in the hallway, and he's like, did I ask for your advice? Let me tell you something, kid. He goes, if somebody doesn't ask for your advice, don't fucking offer it. And I was like, whoa. I was like, oh shit. Like, I guess I shouldn't have said anything. It was like a lesson I learned, where you do not give advice unless somebody asks for it. And that's what's interesting, is like, you're like, oh, like, I'll blow smoke up people's asses by asking for advice. It's like, it works, right? Because people love to share their opinion.
Yep. Well, then they think that it's something you definitely don't know, because you ask them to help you with it, so...
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep, exactly. Yeah, it's like, in a weird way, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like a girl or a guy like in high school, like asking like a girl asks a guy that she wants to go out with for like help in math. Something like, you know
absolutely.
what I mean? Yeah. It's the same thing. It's like they don't want the help.
There's a well-known mixed game player that you and I both don't think is nearly as good as people think he is.
Okay.
Who plays a lot in the game that you play at.
Sure.
And I've done that with him a couple times. Like, hey, I don't even know how to play this game really. Like, what do you fold this hand in this spot? And he just thinks I'm horrible.
That's funny.
He really believes that I'm just horrible.
Ooh. Jet Williams, Reggie Crawford, bases. That's funny, but I mean, some people think I'm terrible too. I don't mind. It's like now, it's a good thing. But before, I was like, oh no, you have to think I'm good. You know what I mean?
With all the private games now, if people think you're really good, you don't get invited to a lot of these games.
Yeah, Jared. It's funny, right? Jared, I don't have 1% of the money that Jared does, and there's a lot of games in this country that I can't get into that he can get into. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Nice Ben Joyce base. We got Jet Williams base. Chase Madrith, our first color piece. It's a 99. It's a yellow behind our boy Lampy. For the Cardinals, it's Bryson Motts. We'll take it. It's a first, even though it's a pitcher. There's Zach Neto. Let's see. Our green to 50. Nice. Nice. That's a good one. For Greenwood and the Yankees, it's Anthony Hall. 35 to 50. He's the number one chase for the Yankees, unless I'm mistaken in this. That's the guy you're looking for. Nice. Solid card in the first pile for our second numbered piece. We'll do this. We'll put that over there. That has some spicy color in it. There's actually spicy color all over the place. This was a great case because the first half of this case, PYT number 13, had a 1-of-1 Papa in it, a pink Papa of Juan Bin Cho. So we weren't sure what to expect out of the color of this second half, but I can tell you it actually looks pretty good. There's Ben Joyce. Your second Ben Joyce. Ooh, Jackson Holiday. There you go, BK. A little Jackson for you. The first of hopefully many. Yes, good luck to everybody if I failed to say that. And also, this is 2022 Bowman Draft Sapphire, $5, PYT 14, if I failed to say that too. Yellow piece for the Padres, it's Marcy. Jacob Marcy, 40 to 99. It's a hitter. We'll take Marcy. Not bad at all. Gets Padres on the board. Steiner, he's been waiting to see this. Brooks Lee and Cole Young, couple nice firsts there. What did they do to him? I think he's come. I think that's isn't he in Bowman? Ooh, another Yankee. Look at that. Wow, it's Roderick. It's not his first. It's the other product is the one that has his first. But still, you just got both Yankees to 50. Nice, JG. You're hot. You were hot yesterday. You're hot today. 11 to 50 and 35 to 50 on the two green Yankees. One first, one non-first. Volpe, we were just talking about him. There's Cermak and Keegan. It's two Rays. Lamar King. Your second Jacob Miller for the Fish. All right, let's continue. That's too many cards. I feel bad about that. That's crazy. Yeah, he's in it. They were saving him for it. He's definitely in it. He's definitely in it. All right, let's go over here. Let's go over here. Termar, very nice. Passiola, he's definitely in Bowman Draft. Jordan Beck and Judd Fabian. Wow, that was a nice run of just base first. And now two color pieces. No waiting. Dodgers, a green Dodger for Danny. Ooh, behind Yzone. Sorry, there's a Yzone there. It's Wilman Diaz. 40 to 50. Did not know that Yzone was hiding in between. 3 green cards. So if you watch PYT 13, it's crazy because I actually predicted more or less what we're getting. I said, ooh, Bill Beavers, Ray, and there's Troy Melton, another yellow pitcher. This time for the Tigers, the 99. I basically said that they gave us super low numbers and a bunch of yellows, and that they were going to give us greens and oranges. And we do have an orange or two, I think, coming up. plus some other stuff. Looks like maybe a gold. So they're giving us the mid numbers into 25s maybe instead of the to 10s and the to 99s as much. Lesko, which is fine. That's good. It's just a good case. Melendez, Rocker. Like, this was a great case overall. I can't even wait to see the next colors. Pintar, Ritter, tons of firsts. Nice Elijah. So you get both one Jackson and one Elijah in this case. They were there at the end for the Nationals. It's Elijah Green for IYC. Yeah, he's definitely gotta be in 22 Bowman. Backer told me they were saving him for that. He's got the plug. You guys know Backer always knows. He's got like the direct hotline to these executives, literally. He said they were saving him for 23 Bowman. Jace Young, they have to be. They have to be. It's like they have to be. Nice. Your second term R, somebody stuck to him. It's Sal Stewart, somebody good. And Jacob Melton and Paciella again. Another nice run of first hitters. Chase DeLauder. He's interesting because he's going to be hurt for like 6 months, so his card prices will probably remain stable during that time. Tanner Schobel, Brenner Cox. You ever see Cool Runnings?
Yes.
I always joke when I see Brenner Cox, I call him Yul Brenner and I say, go get your mansion. You go get your mansion. All right, let's keep going. All right, gold at the end of this handful behind a yellow. Who's going to be the gold? The gold, I think, is our lowest number of this break. The next pile's got 2 oranges. Caden Wallace there behind the boy. That's nice. An Oriole. Ooh, it's Kobe Mayo. Damn, we had a sweat for Jackson. We'll take Mayo, 39/99. Goes to BK. Who was it in 21, Shell? How did they mess up 21? Dalton Rushing on his first, nice. Landon Sims, who's behind Landon? Wow, another Yankee. That's the 3rd Yankee hit in the break. It's Trace Sweeney on the gold, 13/15. Yankees cleaning up. Yankees are crushing. 3 hits out of the 10 colored cards so far in this break, including the lowest number. All right, let's go to the last handful, the last pile, I mean. And it's nice because we got 2 oranges. They both came out of this box because I opened the boxes exactly that way. So 2 oranges. Imagine if this was a personal box. Trey Lipscomb, Kumar, Cutter Coffee, Dominic Keegan. There's Parada. So you got Jet Williams and Parada for the Mets. Barriera, again, I think that's your second Barriera. Nice. Oh, look at that. Jackson and Elijah back to back. You get 2 of them each. You could go a whole case and not get 1. This is just half of a case, and you guys each got 2. It's really strong. Yeah, Blaze Jordan will be fine. What's up, Colts? How are you, sir? Or are we talking about a different Blaze? Another Jordan Beck. This was a really good half. Considering the monsters that came out of the first half of this case, the second half is actually still really good. We have 2 oranges left. I'm really surprised this whole case has been... If you look at this case, like if you take a step back and you look at the recaps of these 2, I don't even know who these oranges are. This case was great. A sick case. Dylan Beavers, your second Beavers. Who's our first orange here at the end? It's a red. Oh, we have a sweat in between, sorry. It's a red. It's Logan Tanner. Nice. An orange first of our boy Logan. First in the print, too, by the way. 1 out of 25 for Cincinnati. Greenwood is getting it all. He gets it all. All right, let's see the last orange card. Good luck. Hold on, let's bring those forward. Let's go. Alex Freeland is going to be our final sweater. It's a Dodger. Going to Danny. It's Ramos. Nice. Ramos has been hot lately because of that WBC stuff. 12 to 25. Happy to pull this guy's card recently. People like him for sure. 12 to 25 for the Dodgers and Danny. It's Jose Ramos to end it. Let me do a recap real fast. Hell yeah, guys. I can't believe we got 2 Elijahs and 2 Jacksons. That's like, I think, more in 5 boxes than I've ever seen by a country mile. Kobe Mayo, Melton, Marcy, Mott's the Yellows, Diaz, Roderick, and Anthony Hall. 3 greens. So it's crazy. You could literally go back and watch the last break, and I said we're going to get greens and oranges. We got 3 greens, and then Jose Ramos and Logan Tanner on the oranges. And they gave us a gold as well, 13 out of 15. If you put these 2 cases together, this case was bananas. That was an overall solid break. The case was amazing. The next one is a freshie. If you guys want to take it in the store, PYT 15 should be in there. Thank you for joining. That was the break.